Hello everyone and welcome back to a time trial video. We are in the GR Yaris and yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. We are on snow. So we are using snow tires, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in GT7. Now we are at Lake Louise. It's a long circuit, so lots of hairpins there to test your skills. And I've put this difficulty as hard, mainly because of the bollards. The bollards are very annoying and they will invalidate your lap immediately. Now the goal time, 1:47.5, is an estimate, of course, because if someone finds a sneaky little trick, then hey, that is obviously going to come down. But I see another second in my lap. If you're not subscribed already, please do subscribe. I'm extremely thankful for all the support you've given me. The 40k special is en route. But before that, we've got a time trial lap to help you out with. So as we head towards turn 1, you'll notice the yellow barrel on the left-hand side. We've also got this dip in the snow where it raises and gives you a bit of a jump. I'm braking in the dip, okay, before the yellow barrel on the left-hand side. And what we're going to aim to do here is drop to 4th gear, and we want a bit of oversteer going into this corner. We don't want to oversteer too much in this lap, but oversteer into this one. And let me explain why. As we go into here, what we're looking for are those bollards, okay? And the last bollard on the left-hand side is the one we're aiming for to just be in front of. Now, you'll notice I'm turning left into this now because I'm trying to judge this slide to make sure I'm not oversteering too much. I can see that bollard, and then I can accelerate through the corner. Now, I like high speed ring, so we're going to go to high speed ring in terms of this. Look at the camber here. Once you use all the outside camber there, you can carry a lot of speed and stay in 4th gear. And then you'll hit the turbo and happy days indeed. As you go into this right-hand, the right-hand kink here, should I say, on the right-hand side, you've got the yellow barrels there. There's 3 of them. As that gets to the edge of your screen, turn in. Now, you can do this flat, but I do lift a little bit in this. This is to control the car ready for the left-hander, because left-hander is more important than the right. So as I go into here, lifting off a little bit here, and I'm trying to set the corner up nicely here, so I'm not oversteering too much, and I'm not getting a Scandinavian flick. Remember, weight transfer in Gran Turismo is very big. That bollard is your brake marker. Don't touch it, though, because it will invalidate your lap. So I'm trying to get as close to that as possible, hitting the brakes, dropping to 3rd gear, and then I'm going to put the car into a slight oversteer moment here to try and accelerate through. Not too much oversteer, though, otherwise you're just spinning on the spot. Use all of the exit, avoiding that last bollard there, and then start to take racing lines as we go up here. So go outside, and then what we're going to do is come back in now, and we're going to keep it tight and then head out. Okay, we're going to do some form of weird V shape. Now, this is what we do if it was a circuit layout. Obviously, this is rallying, but it's the same philosophy, essentially. So on the right-hand side, we've got that orange barrier there. After that leaves the edge of your screen, okay, that's when you're going to brake. And you want to brake in a straight line towards the middle of the circuit, as I do there. Now, what you want to actually do then is start to slow the car and get it turned, okay? Keeping it tight at this moment in time, going for the latest apex possible and setting yourself up nicely for this left. As you go in, avoid the first banking and avoid the second banking, but you want to be as close as possible to accelerate off. Use all the exits there as well. Remember, bollards signify the width of the track, but if there's no bollards, you can go all the way to the banking. So happy days indeed. Now, I've highlighted this on the right-hand side, okay? It's the first one after the little gantry advertisement that we had above. This can be a turning marker. I wasn't using it, but I wanted to give you a turning marker because the apex is sort of blind here. But you want to turn into this corner, okay? And as you turn in, what you're going to do is head towards the outside. And you've got to be careful of this. Don't go in too hot and too heavy there. As we come through here, we're going to come back and go for a really late apex. If you go for an early apex here, you'll run out wide and there's loads of bollards there and you will invalidate your lap. Off camber corner now, so I turn in very early here to really get as close to the banking as possible, and it's flat through there. As you head to the penultimate corner then, we've got the bridge on the left-hand side. As that gets close to the edge of your screen, you could brake, and that's more yeeting it. However, I used the dip in the road that I've highlighted in the middle. As I go into that dip is when I'm going to brake. I want to keep the car kind of stable for this moment, and some people are yeeting it, but I'm keeping it kind of stable because I want to get as tight towards the inside as possible, so I've got a nice run for the start-finish line. Okay, so I'm getting it over towards the left-hand side. Long row of yellow, I called them barrels earlier, but I think they're big tires or something there. But essentially, as I get to them, I'm going to hit the brakes, as you can see I'm doing right here. I'm going to turn into the corner, and once I've got a nice little 4-wheel drift, and I know I'm going to make the exit, that's when I'll start accelerating. So here we go. I'm just waiting. Now I'm going. Trying to keep it around 40 miles an hour if you want an apex speed there, as we continue on out using all of the exits. And that, in a nutshell, is Lake Louise Long in the GR Yaris. Now, what we're going to do is, of course, what we always do, and it's going to go for a fast lap. So as we head towards turn 1, we're looking for the yellow barrel, but what we're actually looking for is a dip in the road. There it is, dip. We brake 4th gear. Now, we're aiming for that last bollard on the left-hand side. We're going to get close, then use the banking to your advantage. Accelerate through the banking. It will carry you around. 3 yellow tires on the right side. We're going to turn in, lift off a little bit here, balance the car ready for the left. As we get close to that bollard, going to hit the brakes, drop to 3rd gear, turn in. Start to straighten up the car as best as you can there on exit to maximize your speed as you go through the corner. Racing lines now, as we're going to head towards the left-hand side of the circuit to then come back into V-shape this hairpin. Remember that. So we're going to come in tight here, and then we want to go in a straight line under braking there. That's going to slow the car down nicely. Then we lift off the brakes and start to turn into it. So we're just slowing the car down, not really doing much here, just managing the car and making sure it doesn't go too much oversteer then. As we go to the left there, you want to lift off, allow the car to roll. Once it starts turning towards the left again, accelerate through the corner using all of the exits as well. Now as we go up here then, so after this second little advertisement here on the right side, you've got that marker there. So you want to turn into this. Notice I lift off here. I'm just controlling the speed now because I don't want to go too hot into this one. Going out wide, using a bit of the camber as I'm going to then come back in, and I'm hopefully going to clip a late apex here. That's what I'm trying to do, and avoid all the bollards on the left-hand side. I accelerate through there. Fourth gear, you can exit on there as well if needs be. Flat out through the off-camber corner. And as we head into here, big dip there. That's when I'm going to go on the brakes to try and keep a stable car. Braking in a straight line again. Not going for the yeety moments here. As we go into the left, we're going to go towards that left-hand side. Look for that yellow tyre. Literally brake and turn in, lift off, get the car settled nicely, get as close to that banking as possible. Nice little four-wheel drift. We exit that corner. We're going to head towards the line to once again get the world record at the time, which was a 1:45.4. I do expect a 1:44.5 to be in there, to be honest. It's definitely more time in my lap, that is for sure. But that is a lap there at Lake Louise Long in that GR Yaris. Quite a difficult one. Key things there. Keep the car as straight as possible where you can. Slower can be much faster here than you realize. Avoid the bollards and have some fun, because this is a really good fun combo actually. If you did enjoy this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, stay in touch with all the latest content. But unfortunately, folks, that is it for this video. However, if you are struggling with last week's time trial, hey, it's there in the box. So you can click that and go to that guide there for you. Hopefully it will help you out. My logo's there once again if you want to subscribe. A big thank you for the support, and be prepared for the 40k special coming soon. Thank you once again, and I hope to see you in another video or live stream very soon.